All right, we are back with part two. I've taken apart the legs so we can put them together again. And I also found this little stud that went flying at the start of the first video. So that has also been solved. Okay, so let's finish putting this leg together. Go. Now we need one of these long pieces. I do like how this set is coming together. It's kind of it's a smaller set obviously, but I do like how they've got the little Technic control there to spin the top of the walker back and forth. Do think that's neat. I missed a step. Just adding a bunch more studs here. So we've already got the next piece built. Goes here. And then put a 3-piece, a longer one, close that off, and we attach this. Like this, looks like. Yes. There we go. Next we need one of these. And this. Okay, so we have that there, and then this piece goes right here. Now we need this piece. Can stay, and we just need a stud here, a stud here, and then that goes like that. That doesn't seem right. There we go. That is correct. Oh, and I think this might connect. No, it doesn't. Another one over here. Goes in like that. And two more of those go through here. Securing this, I suppose. And also giving us studs to attach that. It appears this is ready to attach. To this side. Like so. And like so. All right. So we got one leg there. Now we're building something else. Not 100% sure what it is, but I'm sure we will figure it out. This is backwards. I'm sure we're going to build another one of those though, so I will keep it. Or keep those pieces handy rather. The other piece. I wonder if we're building this. We do not appear to be. Feels bad. Oh well. When the time comes to put this together, it is already apart. Yeah, it's over here. That's why I cannot find it. This piece is already correct, so we're just going to attach it on. Guess this goes. How does this attach? This is confusing. Did I? No, that doesn't make it easier. This is backwards. That's probably part of the problem. Nope, this whole thing is backwards. This faces this way. Was right. I just had it backwards in multiple ways. Okay. This is correct. So now still not sure how this is supposed to connect here. Once again, another incorrect placement. Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. Well, it turns out when you build it properly, it just fits right in. I know, shocking. All right, time to build the other leg. Yes? Do you need something? Yeah, I can make you coffee. 1 second. All right, folks, we are going to have a brief pause because the missus would like a coffee and I would like for the missus to have a coffee. All right, coffee is on its way, so we can get back to building this set. Quite like this set, actually. I think I said that before I left. There has also not been any missing pieces yet, which is always exciting. I know, why would I say that, but I feel like if there's missing pieces, there's missing pieces, and if there's not missing pieces, there's not missing pieces, and me talking about it is not actually going to change anything. So that's how I feel about that. But I am getting to the end of these pieces, or of these sets that are all together and need to be pulled apart, which I am happy to be at the end of, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting a repetitive stress injury here. Okay, I think this actually needs to be... Oh no, I can just go like this. that needs 2 spaces. Plus, I've got a ton of like sets for my actual collection that I want to build, and kind of want to get through these first though, so, but there's only a couple sets left, I think 2 or 3. That piece, this piece, for some reason my wife feels bad about interrupting my recording, which I repeatedly tell her is silly because nobody watches these. I'm sure all 20 of you are very understanding that my wife needs to ask me a question and I have to pause from time to time. And if you're not, don't watch anymore. I don't care. Okay. Where is the piece? Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there was one piece missing from this. Yeah, there's a piece missing right there, but that's I'm sure a very... Oh, and surprise, surprise, I just found it. All right, I am no longer a liar. As of yet, we have not found any missing pieces. Although I am still looking for the piece to attach to this one. Well, actually, nope. Well, I will need that in a moment, but that's for the next step. I need one of these top pieces, but it's got to be dark gray. Oh, there it is. It's about to move on. Okay. Now we're on to this piece. Gets attached just here, and now the big leg. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to take a few days off because there's definitely some sort of repetitive stress thing going on in here. I'm going to give the wrist a rest. Mostly from, I assume, pulling these pieces apart by hand, as opposed to using the brick separator every time. going to add that piece and that piece. And that right there for step 128. And then step 129 is just finishing this off. And now, let me turn this way. And we attach it like so. The wrong side. There we go. Legs coming together on this side quite nicely. I also have the Hoth AT-ST. But I built that before I started recording, so that was pretty fun to put together though. All right. Now this piece, of those Technic pieces, 3 long. There it is. That in, and then 2 more of those. Here they are. It's gonna go here and here. Then cover it like so. And now it gets attached to the other side. Come on. Oh. There we go. All right. There's our progress, and it stands on its own 2 feet, literally. Okay. Now, of course, I lost track of those other pieces that I needed. No, they're right here. But we will try and be little. Well, we'll just not make the same mistake we did last time, ideally. Gotta find those other pieces. Gotta be around here somewhere, one would think. Oh, here they are. Well, that's most of them. There's the other piece. Okay, so this goes like this, and then like that. And now it should pop right in. Yes, yes it does. Now that side's finished. Okay. All right, brief pause for me to go get my coffee. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We got our coffee. We've put whatever these things on or on either side. And now we're putting these things on. Along with one of these. And same thing on this side. Okay, we might have actually found our first missing piece, unfortunately. Too bad. We were doing so well. Well, perhaps it will show up later, like the other piece did. But I don't think so. At least it's a fairly easy piece to find. Oh, this is actually supposed to be the other way around as well. All right, now we're building the sides. Well, the sides and the top. go. And then these along the back. It's looking good. This is one too far forward. Okay. Now that's correct. Next step. Put one of these guys. Huh. Okay. Something is off. We're just going to take these pieces off and start over. So I'm not exactly sure where we went wrong, but we definitely went wrong somewhere. So, okay. That's where we went wrong. This piece goes like this, out one more. All right, found the problem. Right, this goes here. Then this piece can go there. And I have to turn one of my lights on. Battery's dead on that one though, so. Okay. Need the same one so that it makes a square. There we go. Nope. Like that. And these guys. Underneath. I feel like something's off here. Okay, we start with a piece like this. Put one there. Put one there. Attach it like so. And then, oh. Apparently I was struggling needlessly. Turn this around. And now we're going to add the pieces. That's going to make this more stable. This goes here. Let's grab some coffee. The side panel is coming together. I'm sure we're going to put a bunch of stuff on it. But in the meantime, we need to finish this back part. Which includes a piece there. And then a piece here. All right. And then in the next step, we attach 2 of these and place it like so. And add some pieces to secure everything. Adding pieces here is easier said than done because it's a tight fit. Wasn't that hard actually. Okay, then this goes here. And now we're on to adding things on the front. Okay. There we go. That's what it's looking like so far. All right, and we are adding this on over here. That's side one. What piece were we missing? I feel like we were, oh right, this side piece. It's the only one so far. There's only one piece missing. That's a good outcome. All right, now we're going to build the other side. And then I assume logically we would do the front and the top after that. Well, hopefully we can avoid some hiccups finishing up this side, since we will have hopefully learned from our mistakes. is that other piece? It's right here. So we start with one like this, put that there, and then that there. Attach this guy like this, and then that goes in nicely. And now we flip it around. Doing the same thing on this side. So these red pieces are to give us a frame of reference to make sure we mount things in the right place. Piece that connects these for the other side. Oh, it's right here, already built, which is fine. It's attached. One more for here. 2, 3. All right. Now we flip this around. We're going to put the pieces on this side. That's not back far enough. That's correct. Okay. Next, we're adding this one on this side. Yep, that looks right. This guy here. Oh, and this piece down there. And now we're putting this one on the other side. Okay, so our two side pieces are done. I wonder if this is supposed to be like that, but maybe that's later. Nope, that's actually right now. That is the instruction right now. There we go. Kind of locks them in place. All right, well, we're building something else now. Probably the front piece, maybe? I don't know. We'll see soon enough, I'm sure. Okay, so this goes here. That pushes down. Actually, we just need to leave that on because that's literally the first step. Go. So far, so good. Flip it around and add these pieces. Got our computer here, and then this goes. Oh, it's okay. One of the things I don't like about the AT-ST builds is they always seem to be like put together like this, so that they're slightly open. I get that that's like probably like the easiest way to build it, but I still don't like it. All right, so this one is already together and it is complete. So I'm not going to take it apart. Just add it on, and I'm assuming we're going to do, well, I don't know what this is. Some sort of antenna apparatus. No, this is it. And I think this is, for the most part, together. It's missing one piece, it looks like. No, this is part of it. All right. Okay, so this is the laser for the other side or something. Okay. Yep. All right, so now, last but not least, we are building the top. almost done here. And finding our second nesting piece, I suppose. A bit upsetting, but I don't know, maybe it's under something here, but I don't think so. There's not many pieces left. Again, I'm not too mad about it. These two pieces that are missing presumably are not that big of a deal, honestly. The last two sets I put together were much more frustrating pieces to be missing. Okay, so we need this guy here, and then these two on either side, then these guys all the way through. It's obviously some sort of hinge, I would guess. Yes. So do this wrong? Yes, I did. They actually need to be facing towards this piece. And then we can put them here. And nope. You can put them here. There we go. And this piece flips up. All right. Now, got to rebuild this piece. Okay. Those two. These two. We're in the home stretch now. That's for sure. Okay, so I think actually I might have used a dark gray one instead of one of these somewhere, but we're not gonna track that back. I'm just gonna put this here for now, so we don't lose that piece, and then when I disassemble this, we'll fix it. Although I might not, because this set's pretty cool. I might put this beside the other the other AT-ST I have. Though if I do that, I'll have to we'll have to fix that. Okay. goes like that for the top. And then this guy goes right there. And we have our two rockets to go in either launcher there. Yeah, and we're missing a launcher as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. We are missing all of the pieces for the brick-built probe droid that goes with it. So there are a bunch of pieces missing from this one, but it is what it is, I suppose. All right. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.